Hi everybody, it's time for my weekly video journal where I go through all my trades I've done this week. First, I start with my futures trades and then I take my forex trades. My futures trades is often more scalping trades, while my forex trades I try to have them go over several days. But let's dive into it. And we start with my future trades, where this week have traded the British pound and gold. On my exchange top step, I trade the British pound as you can see here, this one, but I chart on GU pound USD as they're completely correlated. So we started the week here. That was Monday. So yeah, Monday I that was kind of a mistake trade to be honest. I traded the breakout, but the price hasn't retraced it nearly enough. Went a little bit in profit. When it started to go down, I closed it in half a loss. Yeah, that was my only futures trade this day. Go on to Tuesday, the day after. Well, that was much better. So I have here. This here was from Monday evening. Price is going up, respecting the trend line. You can see this here was the Asian range. When it broke the Asian range after a little bull flag pullback, I longed here. Yeah, and kept it all the way up. It really didn't show any sign of weakness on the way up, and I closed it up here at my resistance level. Yeah, that was a pretty straightforward trade. Here I didn't use the RSI, it was just a continuation trade. So Wednesday, the price is going down. I expected a continuation. Here we have a low. Price is going up, following the trend line. Gave some good rejection candles here. I shorted when it broke the trend line. Took 50% off here. I should probably have put it down here, but I was still a bit irritated over my trade the day before Monday, so I decided to log in some profits just to be sure. Yeah, price rejected from this low here and went up and took my stop loss in break even. But still profit. Let's say go to Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I had here also a continuation trade. You can see here we have support. I'll draw it here. Support level here. Yeah, price breaks first it resists and breaks it and becomes support. Wait a little bit, gave it some time and longed it up here. Took my target in 1.75 R, and then the next trade I expected this year was the pullback, and I could continue to go up. Didn't went to take my loss, so a little profit in zero point 0.2 R something for DU that day. And this year was yesterday Friday. I had three trades here. So this year is a little bit more complex. I follow the trend line up. I have the high here as fits with this resistance here. As we take this box a bit out here. So the price was going up and I longed it and I had this trend line. I use it as invalidation, which means that when the price breaks the trend line, I'll probably get out. But range is here. As you can see, I'll move this here a little bit. You can see this wick here, respected trend line. So and also it took this here as a double bottom. So I longed on the way up with a tight stop loss, and I took profit up here. With the profit I took up here, I calculated it so it would break even if the price went down, and took my stop loss from the first trade I was in. So I was in two trades at the same time in the same direction. Yeah, price broke here, went down and took my stop loss and break even pretty fast, and then continued down. So my plan was the price would come back up and retest these lows here. It did with a very good rejection candle. I shorted. Price went a little bit down, rejected from the resistance line here. I have from here, from this point, and took my stop loss in break even. So all in all, yeah, a break even day on the pound futures. And on gold, I had one trade, I think, if I remember correctly. Yes, I was Wednesday. Wednesday. Let me check. Wednesday. Yeah, I only had this one trade, but still a good trade. So this year was Thursday. You can see price here is forming kind of pennant down, grinding down while the RSI is going up, making a very good bullish divergence, which are the kind of trades that I really like, and a kind of formation really like. I had this support area, resistance area. So price is respecting the trend line, pulling back and breaking this area here. So I longed, and I had my first take profit up here at this week here. And then I closed my trade here. So fairly it should be around here. But still a fairly good trade. Yeah, that was all my futures trade for the week, and now we'll go on to my forex trades. So on my forex chart, I will start with cat chef, where I had some little like three trades. My first trade was Tuesday. Let's dive into it. So see, price is going up from the day before Monday, day before, respecting the trend line. And right up here, I have a resistance area, rejected from the resistance area. See rejection, pull back, rejection, and then break of trend line. And I shorted immediately. My GP was down here. Price didn't come all the way down. So when it started to go up, and you can see it broke this, this little range here, right here. When it broke that, I took 50% off, and price went up to break even, and my stop loss at entry. So later the same day, I had a new resistance level up here. Price rejected, and I shorted nearly immediately. See rejection, and then one more rejection, the way down. At my trend line, I still use the same trend line, took 50% off. Price went up around. I didn't close it here. I had it. I expected it to continue down, and it come down, but at this rejection here again of the trend line, I moved my stop loss to break even. And I took the 50% profit from that. And here, yeah, from here, I had the resistance area right here. Yeah, so price rejected from my resistance area. I shorted, but it kept the trend line and went to stop loss. Yeah, that was not the best probability trade, to be honest. Probability. But I did have a bearish divergence here while the price was ranging. So let's move on to the next shift JPI. Let's see my trades here. Yep. So I'll go to the 4 hour to give a better view. Yeah, you can see here price is in an uptrend, higher low, and also here. So my idea is that the price will continue up and test this resistance area. It might still do, and I'll be looking for still be looking at this pair here next week. Maybe next, let's say, will be around here somewhere. But we'll see. But first, we look at the trade itself. It was a break-even trade. You can see I have this trend line here, and for my entry, I use a breakout of the small trend line. Had my larger resistance area here. Price got rejected and started to go up. And up here, I moved my stop loss to break even. So you will see it danced around here and then went down. So that was a break even trade. Yes, and let's take UAD. I was trading euro pairs a lot this week. I really liked. I had a bullish sentiment for them. You can see here. You see on the larger picture here. Have this resistance support area where price is bouncing from. And let's dive into the actual trades. Yeah, first trade here was a break-even trade. You can see here prices ranging here, making bullish divergence, going up, longed, break even, broke the trend line here, longed one more time, took 50% off, up around at this top here, and then down to break even. I still expect this trade here to continue up. So EuroCAD, yeah, that was a very good pair for me. So first here Wednesday, you can see price went through both trend line here, larger trend line, and my support area, back tested it, and then I longed. Yeah, I took profit around up here, probably around here. I need to check it with my broker, and then it went down to stop loss in entry. Then the second trade, that was one of those trades that makes the whole week. You can see here I have a very tight stop loss. Let's dive into it. So again, this trend line here, larger trend line, price is coming down, making bullish divergence, grinding down, and this here was a double bottom, good rejection, and I longed, and I immediately made this trend line on the way up. So that was my invalidation for when to get out of the trade. Uh, my EA electronic assistants automatically take 50% off after 2 R. That is a system I have set so I never leave profit on the table if the price just goes against me and I forget to take profit. So my first take profit after 2 R would be around here. Then I took one more time up here, and I would have taken one more time. Yeah, when it broke this, when the VWAP here was broken on the way down, I took profit again, and then the few I have left got taken out here and break even. So yeah, that was a very good trade. Let's see on the next one, Euro DP. Yeah, so that was Tuesday. Yeah, that was a straight loss. Here we have double bottom, good divergence, and this here is support area. It's not always. I draw my support boxes and lines. I've done this here so long time that I can see it without drawing them. But the support would be here. That is the first one. So price went up, long, yeah, and it went to my stop loss. Not much to say about that. Yeah, that was the only trade I had on this pair. Then euro inset. Yeah, let's check out here. Have this larger resistance line from over here. And this range here, bullish divergence, I longed, took, yeah, my 50% take profit was up here. Price didn't go up there, so that was a break-even trade with no profit. And actually the same here. Price continued down, broke the trend line, I longed. Yeah, and it never broke the larger support area, went down to break even again. So my next trade was in shift, and my next pair, and that was Wednesday. I had my, let's see how many trade. I only had this one. So let's take the 4 first to see the broader picture. Yeah. So this here is my resistance area. And it should be like this. Let's go down and see the actual trade. Yes. So price is bouncing off from this support area and is going straight up. I have a trend line here, which is respected. And then you can see here, there was a very good rejection this week here, rejected from my resistance area. I shorted after break of the trend line. And I had my first take profit was here. And the next take profit was here of this support area here this week. Yeah, and then I closed the trade here. No, let's see, when did I close it? That must have been so about that. Yeah, then I closed the trade here. So next trade, New Zealand yen. See, what did we have here? Oh, down here. Yeah, that was yesterday. The trade was closed because the market closes here. They don't want to have it open over weekend. Yeah, as you can see, let's first take the larger picture. Yeah, I have this larger support area here. I have an idea that the price will reject from this area and eventually go up again. So this here was the micromanagement. See, price stopped here. I used this area here as support. When price went up, back tested it, I longed here. But yeah, it went. I closed it around here, so a little profit, maybe half an hour, something like that. Not much, but better than a loss. Next trade, US cat. Let's see, what did we have? I think I have several trades here. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, I had there are 2 trades here. So first trade Tuesday. You can see it here was my support area from here, from this whole area here on the that was taken on the higher time frame. Rejected from the support area along immediately, and it didn't take my TP exactly, so I closed it a little bit further down, but still around 4.5 trades, so very good. And I longed again here. It went down and tested the same support area one more time. But this time I was, I don't know, a few ticks in profit before I went to my stop loss. But still, I have had a good profit from this trade, so fair enough. And we had one more here. Yeah, that was half a loss. See here, price is rejecting from the support area here, making a very good bullish divergence. Price is going up, and here it made a range. So when the price, I thought it would break out of the range here, so I longed, but I used the trend line, as I mentioned earlier, as invalidation, which means that when price breaks it, I kind of looking to get out of the trade. So first we had this very good candle pump here, but immediately reversed in a red candle, so I decided to close it here at the open, so a little less than half a minus. Let's take the last pair, it's USD shift. See what we have here. Oh yeah, that wasn't a trade. It was yeah. Some of my trades I post on our Discord and also my setups. Yeah, and had this year was the day after the election. Price was up here. Had a very good expectation that it would go down here, be a good long, as the dollar was strengthened because of the election results and the key numbers from USA, the red news. So yeah, this year it didn't take. I also want to mention the GU I use here on the larger time frame. I trade pound futures a lot, as you have seen first in the video. So this year the chart here I use for the larger picture to give me an idea of which direction I should trade. But that was all for my trade this week, and I hope I see you again next week where I go through next week's results.
Tell them how you're feeling,